Hey YouTube, let's talk about how cryptocurrency fits into a precious metals portfolio or more generally an investing portfolio on whole. Because I think that a lot of precious metals guys also tend to be crypto guys, and you're going to find that that's kind of the opposite case on this channel. I really don't know as much about cryptocurrency, and I think that's okay. I think that there's definitely room for me to learn a ton, and maybe that'll change my opinion on a few things. But overall, what is the goal of our investing portfolio? And I think that that probably will tell us a lot more about what we should be investing in as opposed to, me learning more about cryptocurrency. So what is the goal of the investing portfolio? So most of the time, and for most investments, the goal is to grow more earning power in the future. And the tried and true thing that's, over the course of time, the thing that tends to do that is owning businesses. And the easiest way to own businesses and have diversification in what businesses you own is definitely going to be through the stock market, and specifically more through index funds and being able to own a tiny little slice of a ton of different companies. So that's going to give you probably the most earning power and the ability for that earning power to earn you more stocks in the future, or the ability to even kick off dividends to be able to buy other goods. So that's the benefit of owning stocks in the portfolio. Whereas precious metals certainly serves as like a hedge. So luckily with precious metals, it's inversely correlated with the stock market. So when stocks tend to go up, your precious metals portfolio will tend to stay about the same or even go down. Whereas when precious metals, or more precisely when gold goes up, because I'm talking about a gold correlation right now, when gold tends to go up, the stock market tends to be going down. And no, correlation doesn't equal causation, but it is true a lot of the time that, hey, when people are scared off by events happening, they tend to, migrate to safer assets like gold and silver. So that's kind of the part of what precious metals goal is it's to hedge. So when things are going wrong in the stock market, that's the majority of your portfolio. When things are going wrong there, hey, we tend to see strength in precious metals, and that's a great benefit of having precious metals. Now, we look at the breakdown of, hey, how much of what precious metal should I own? And that can get a little more complicated, and I think that gold is kind of like the tried and true, that you should certainly be owning gold. I probably should have some gold out here as a reference, but I don't for the day. But that should probably make up the majority of your portfolio, whereas silver certainly has, maybe a little more growth potential, but it's not that tried and true thing. It's not what central banks buy. And I view silver as more of a speculative play in precious metals, and something that does have the potential to go up a little bit higher or quicker. But I don't think that's a guarantee, and that's something, you would have to consider speculating in. It's not necessarily like a guarantee that you can count. You can count on year after year. I think that crypto, its place in a portfolio is also in that speculation, but I would say even more so than silver. At least silver, we all have a physical use for silver. Worst case scenario, you can make it into a beautiful silver ring or silverware, or there's lots of industrial uses for silver, whether it's in computers or whatnot. And there's countless videos talking about all the different uses for silver in more industrial ways. But crypto, there's definitely some uses for it. I think that the ability to transact and not have any transaction cost is certainly could be a benefit, and certainly could if it's efficiently used in society, it could be, a fantastic thing. The thing is that we're still on the cusp of that regulation, and we're still figuring out exactly where crypto fits into our current society. And until we really figure that out, it's not going to be the surefire bet. Now, that being said, it certainly has a huge upside. And, you can see that with, sometimes when Bitcoin shoots through, the roof, and all of a sudden people have like doubled their money in it. I mean, I'm not going to deny that it certainly can perform at certain times. And if you buy it at the right time and you time the market well, crypto definitely has the ability to make millionaires, and it has before, and it probably will again in the future. But I don't think that's something that you can count your stars on, and I think that it should probably remain a little bit of that speculative play. And I know that that's going to be a little bit of a disappointment to a lot of people, and it's probably going to ruffle some feathers in the precious metals community, because I think there's a lot of overlap between the crypto community and the precious metals community. But I think that that's the sensible thing, because there's not years and years of track record for cryptocurrency. There's only, when did cryptocurrency even come out? It couldn't have been before 2000. So that's less than 24 years of track record. Whereas stocks, you can look back and, you can get rough estimates for stocks and owning businesses back 200 years at least. And before that, you have histories of, some stocks that go back even further. So you've got the idea that, owning businesses, that goes back for a long time. And then the idea of owning gold and silver, well, shoot, that goes back thousands of years. So I don't think there's any denying that in terms of track record. So those are the kind of buckets that I would say that, your different investment vehicles have. So stocks are going to make up that majority earning power. Precious metals are the hedge, that are the tried and true. Silver being a little bit more of that speculative play. And crypto is that option that people have if they're looking to speculate and they're looking for higher returns or a different play that's outside of the stock market. I think that crypto might be a great aspect there. I'm always interested in learning more, and I think that crypto is certainly something that I could learn more about, because frankly, I just don't know enough and feel comfortable enough to be investing in. And I think it's always important to kind of understand what you're investing in and know what you're getting into. So I know that'll ruffle some feathers, but hey, that's okay. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion, and maybe I can learn something down in the comments from y'all. So if you have lots of experience investing in crypto, or you have a difference of opinion, feel free to let me know, and I'd love to get y'all's opinion and learn from you. So I hope if you found this video helpful, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope y'all all take care and have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.